Alright, what's up all? We are back finishing up the Audi. We're gonna work on the rear suspension today. It is in rare form, very dirty, missing the 4 rings on the front there. Jen was driving it to her work and she saw it flew over the windshield basically on the freeway, and yeah, there's no coming back. I was a little worried that was gonna kind of stink to replace, but sent the company a message. I think it's called like German Auto something or other website for like some aftermarket basics and whatnot, and they're like, yeah, $30. So I thought I was gonna have trouble finding it because it's kind of like an odd size. It's not like the stock size, but yeah, got it. So let's get into it. We're gonna start disassembling probably one side at a time, and then from there we'll throw our 034 lowering springs on. Again, I already have the front done. It's starting to settle a little bit. Still definitely a little bit higher than where it rode on the bags, where like my favorite ride height setting, but it's a little bit more realistic. And then I'm hoping the back is going to be pretty similar to this, maybe a little lower. Yeah, maybe like an inch lower would be sweet, but hopefully no wheel gap, but we'll see. Let's get into it. All right, moment of truth on the passenger side. It took a little while and I made a mess, but let's see what we're looking like here. Set this down. Okay. It's pretty solid.
Well, welcome back.
We got everything playing from the Freedom Factory right now, clutch kickers, so background noise, but I'm really happy with that compared to the side with air. This is like fully aired up, so it's slightly lower and it's still gonna settle, so looks pretty good. We'll knock out the driver's side and then we'll take it for a ride. All right, I know it is dark, but I was able to get the car back on the ground. Got everything done. Maybe have better light on this side, but I'm decently happy with it. It is pretty close to the same ride height it was at, pretty much like what I rode at with the air ride. If we get up close here, if it'll focus, but it's like roughly a 1.5 finger gap. I'll get some better pictures of it and post them on Instagram, maybe in the thumbnail here, but pretty happy with it. With having to put the stock toe arms back on, I don't know if there's something up with them and the way they are, or like just in comparison to the aftermarket, you know, the PSI suspension ones. I don't know if it's like a more solid bushing or what it is, or I'm gonna have to nut and bolt check it, everything. Like, I don't know what it is, but something seems really loose, kind of weird. Definitely didn't feel like that stock without air ride, so a little weird. It's a little darty. Maybe the toe is just off in the rear now that I switched out the arms. I tried to put them in the same place where the stock ones, or where the PSI ones were. So I don't know. Either way, I need an alignment. I don't think the dartiness is coming from that, so I'm gonna nut and bolt everything before I, plan on doing that. I'll go to my buddy Frank's shop and have him align it. He did it after I got the air ride on, but I didn't really think I'd need to, since it's pretty much at the same ride height it was at, but it's been about 1.5 years, so it's probably due anyway. But yeah, a little weird, but I'm happy with the drop. It's still gonna settle some, so I'm thinking it'll be like 1 finger in the rear, maybe 1.5 to 2 in the front, which for lowering springs is pretty good. So we'll go ahead, we'll keep an eye on it. I'm gonna nut and bolt this thing tomorrow, take it for another ride, see what it is. Obviously, like, I drove it probably a couple miles to get to the car wash to wash it up a little bit, but something's a little off, but we'll see. Hopefully I make it home, but either way, thanks for tagging along. We are back to stock-ish suspension, no more air ride. A little sad, but life goes on, so see y'all later.